Hello everyone, today we will learn about cp command in Linux. In this tutorial, I will use Fedora 34. What is cp command? Cp command is a utility for copying files and directories. Why we should learn cp command? Because cp command will be useful for us for managing our files or directories. In this tutorial, I will use Tilix. In this tutorial, I will make a directory called testing. Okay, go to the testing directory and I will make a file named practice. Okay, I will try to copy this practice in this directory. I mean in the same directory. So the command is cp practice and then the file name, I mean the new file name, because we will copy this file into the same directory, so the file name should be different. I will use copy practice as the new file. So you can see that now there is two files in this directory. If we check the copy file, it is the same with the practice. Okay, and how if I want to copy the practice into another directory? I will make a new directory in here. cp practice and then the destination of the directory. Can you see that there's practice file in subdirectory? I already deleted the practice file in subdirectory. And how if we want to copy more than one files into a directory? So the command will be cp and then the file and then the directory destination. Can you see here that in the subdirectory there are two files that we copied. And then how if I want to copy a directory into a directory? I will make a new directory in this directory. Subdirectory 1. So the command will be cp subdirectory and then the destination of the directory. Can you see here that we failed to copy a directory? Why? Because if we want to copy a directory, we need an option. You can see that there are many options that you can use. For copying directories, we need the -r option. Okay, we will try cp subdirectory, -r subdirectory into the subdirectory 1. Let's see. Okay, the subdirectory already copied to subdirectory 1. The subdirectory in the subdirectory 1 already deleted. So how if we want to copy files and folders into a folder? I will make a new directory called subdirectory 2. So I want to copy the copy practice subdirectory 1 into the subdirectory 2. The command will be cp copy practice subdirectory and subdirectory 1 into the subdirectory 2. Oh, we forgot the -r. Okay. Can you see that we succeed to copy the files and folders into the subdirectory 2. Another example, if we want to copy files into a directory with different file names. For example, I want to copy the practice file into subdirectory with another file name. There's no file in subdirectory. The command will be cp practice and the destination is subdirectory and the file name will be practice 1. Let's see the result. Can you see that we succeed to copy the practice file into subdirectory, and the file name now practice1. And then another example, I want to copy the subdirectory into subdirectory 1. Let's check. Okay, it's empty, so I will copy the subdirectory into subdirectory 1 with the new directory name testing. Let's see. Okay, everyone, you can see here that we succeed to copy the subdirectory into subdirectory 1. Sorry, I want to clear the terminal. Okay, how if we copy a file into a directory but there is a file with the same file name? For example, I will remove the practice1 first. First, I will copy the practice into the subdirectory. Oops, sorry. Okay, there's a file named practice, and then I will copy the same file to the subdirectory cp practice, and then I will copy it into the subdirectory. Will the terminal show me an error message or any message? Let's see. Okay, so the terminal doesn't show anything to us, so it's very dangerous. How if the file practice in the subdirectory is more updated than the practice file outside the subdirectory? It's very dangerous. So we need something like message that tell us that there's a file with the same file name and the process needs our permission to process. So what option we need? We need the -i option, so the terminal will tell us before overwrite the file. Let's try. You see here that there's a practice file inside the subdirectory, and then we will copy the same file to the subdirectory cp -i practice, and then the destination is subdirectory. Overwrite subdirectory practice. Yes. I think we need to edit first so we can see the difference. So this is the file practice in subdirectory, and then we will copy the update practice into the subdirectory. Yes, let's check. Okay, so the file practice in the subdirectory already updated with the new practice file. And then another example, how if we want to know the output of the cp command, so we need one option called verbose. This option will explain what is being done. So let's try. Okay, I will copy the copy practice and practice to the subdirectory 1, cp -p, copy practice to copy practice and practice to the subdirectory 1. Okay, you can see here that this is what we did with this command. Actually, there's so much option that you can use. You can practice it by yourself. Okay everyone, I think this is the end of my video. Don't forget to subscribe and share and like if you think that my video is useful for you. See you in the next video. Thank you everyone. Bye.